and we trade prop firms mainly, but we are back on our live stream. I hope all of you are doing okay. So I need to see some comments. How have you guys been? It has been a while actually. So I'm both live here and on YouTube, guys, okay? I'm live here and also on YouTube, so you will catch us everywhere you go. But I hope we catch some trades today. That is the goal, but I don't know. I don't know if we shall get any trades today, but we shall be here. Oh, man, my sound keeps going off. I don't know why, but can you hear me, guys? Okay. Can you hear me now? Please let me know if you can hear me right now. Duke of Eldoret, all the way from Kenya. How are you, my brother? But we are back. Vision Age, how have you been? Actually, I wasn't around since Monday. So Monday, what happened? Electricity went off on Monday. Yeah, those are the realities of living in Africa. Electricity went off, and it was tough, bro. It was tough for me. So this is a 15 minutes, and it is TVC, okay? This level, okay. Posts, but today I'm cooked. Bro, you're cooked. That is tough, man. Mbabazi, how are you today? I hope you're doing good. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, guys, okay? So shout out to everybody who is in the chat right now. It has been a while. So I was still telling you guys, like for me, Monday, electricity went off. That's the reality. By Monday, electricity was off. So now, and Tuesday, I wasn't able to come online. I was kind of tired, really, really tired. So I wasn't able to come online. But today, I was like, come what may, we must be online, okay? So we are looking at the gold chart on the screen right now. We want to maybe have some trades, maybe if we get anything. But now what price is doing, okay, it crossed the trend line. Now if it comes back to our zone, we would maybe get an entry. Support and resistance, guys are eating money these days. It is a very simple strategy, but it is very good for sure. The people of support and resistance are reaping big. But now people who are like have complicated strategies, those are suffering. Ezekiel, how are you doing, my friend? Ezekiel comes to my inbox on WhatsApp. The number is right there. You can also say hi, actually. But thank you for whoever is on the live stream. We come here to talk about trading. We are looking at the chart right now. We are looking at the chart, and gold checked. Check 4 hour time frame. Let me see what 4 hour is telling us. But man, trading the 4 hour on gold, you have to be very, very patient. So what about the 4 hour time frame? Tell us about the 4 hour time frame. What about it? But wow, I was actually surprised you guys like the live streams. So I wasn't able to come live for Monday and Tuesday. And there is, what is his name? I've forgotten. He was like, why aren't you coming live anymore? I was surprised you guys, enjoy the live stream. It's equilibrium for sure, no setup. The 4 hour, yeah, man, the way gold has moved. I thought this trade would play out, but it didn't. The one I've been in, I came out at some point. I came out of the trade at some point, but Shout out to everybody on the live stream, TikTok. You're showing a lot of love. All right, you're showing a lot of love, but we are here and we are going to be on the live for a while. You know, thank you for everybody. But this is the 4 hour on gold, and people are saying it is buying. Yeah, the bias is now changed since morning. It has changed a little bit. We prefer the 15-minute time frame. So I would be looking for buys, but my stuff hasn't yet showed up. My entry hasn't yet done what? Showed up. So I'll just wait here with you guys. I think it's looking forward to 6,000 level. That could be possible actually. It could be very possible. Level 6,000. Imagine, Ezekiel, if you buy right now, by the time it reaches 6,000, you will be a millionaire. But unfortunately, that's not how things work actually. Things work in a different way. But we are on the chart and we are going to be, because when you these candles, actually I was in this trade. Look, the trade I'm showing right now, right here, I was in this trade. It almost hit stop loss, but it did not. It came up to here, almost to my take profit, and it started forming these candles. How are you, my friend? I'm good. Graduation bear la. Okay. Shout out to the name that you're using in the chat. But it came to these candles on the 15-minute time frame is what we are talking about. So when it comes down to these candles, right, and they start forming here, of course you'd get to know that your position, you are in danger. Because I thought this trade would move up to like down here, you know, at least where these candles reached. But it came, it gives you like a 1 to 2, and then when it starts forming these candles, you start to get worried, of course. So I moved my stop loss all the way from here to somewhere here, and I was taken out, right? I was taken out of the trade, and of course it is reversing after that. That is what we are watching now. And for me, this zone, it is going to be very important for me. This zone right here. Maybe if price comes back to it, then we shall get our entry. But shout out to all of you. Hezro Music, how are you? You cannot see my screen. The people on TikTok can, but on YouTube, I don't know how to do, you know, the camera, because my screen is up there. I wish there is a way. Oh, there is this thing here. No, it's not the one. Damn, bro. Okay, I don't know how I can do that anyway. So Ezra Music, there is no way you can see the screen. There is TikTok on that they can see the screen, and here YouTube I'm just yapping because it is the first time I'm coming live on YouTube this in a very long time. But we shall figure things out as we go. Which strategy, sir? I use trend lines. Suppose it retests this trend line. Yeah, it would be some sort of, you know, thing. But right now, I cannot risk entering here because I'm not quite sure. I have to wait it for a retest, and then what? A retest and then confirmation, then I can maybe enter. Am I trading gold? Yes, sir. I'm trading gold right now. Is the 21 moving average okay? I don't know. We should get someone who trades that. Time frame. This is the 15 minutes. It is just the 15 minute that we are on, and we are trading gold. Then wait for break even. The first trade I came out without TP. I took, you know, it was like a 1-to-1, man. The first trade I took a 1-to-1. I'm like, but it had gone to like a 1-to-2, but I took a 1-to-1. So no problemo. Guys, make sure you like the stream, by the way. Give us some likes on the stream. We will appreciate you for that. Finding a good entry with SMC is hard these days. Bro, man. I salute you guys who do SMC actually. I salute you guys who do SMC. You are heroes, I can say. Because first of all, it is hard to master the concepts of SMC. It is extremely tough, but whatever works for you, bro. I'm here to answer people's questions. I hope you guys have plenty of questions today. Is this market a sell? For you, what do you see? It might not be a sell anymore, bro. I wonder why those guys made instant accounts, because it's hard to get the consistency score. Yes, instant accounts are just made for prop firms to make money, bro. M Short Academy, instant prop firm challenges, they are made for us to fail, bro. But you try your luck, you know. But in most cases, people fail them. They don't get anything out of instant. That is in most cases. Could be a buy, yes. Me, I would be focusing on buys now. I would wait. There is something I'm waiting for to see. Then I can enter my buys. But whatever happens in the market, we shall see. So that is why I encourage people. If you can trade a two-step, it is the best bet you have on the markets. It is the best bet anyone has on the market. So when you're buying, think of that. We retest on the trend line. I don't know, I'm not sure. Let us wait and see. Let us wait and see if it will retest. Maybe it will retest below the trend line. All maybe no, it won't. So both things are possible. Vincent Lumumba, how are you? For me, which one? Recommend me either a 70 live account or a prop firm. I would, bro. Sometimes it is hard because you put the 70, sometimes you even take it to 100 and then blow it at once. But other times you grow it to 300 and then you can remove some and buy a prop firm challenge that is $60, right? I have been a prop firm account. I have been on a prop firm account of 15K now, and I have not gotten past stage 1 in 49 days. Duke of Eldoret, some people take a year. So just relax, bro, and try to pass it. Do your level best to pass that account, man. I think it will be good for you. Gold nowadays is fast. At times it doesn't come to retest. That is true. Actually, gold does that a lot of times. Sometimes it doesn't retest. It is a very quick, not just nowadays, but even days before. Sometimes gold doesn't retest, but sometimes it comes back to retest. So let us wait and see. Duke of Eldoret, don't worry, you know, no matter how long it takes, what's your best recommendation, sir? On either a prop farm or the 70, bro. You do a prop farm. Do a prop farm, bro. Do a prop farm like 10K account. Do a 10K account, my brother. I think it is best as long as you're willing to learn, you're willing to, like, you know, improve. With the $70, do a prop farm, man. I think it is best that way. But you will need direction. You know, you'll need someone to be like, okay, this is what you should do, bro. Hello, I'm Emma. I want to create USDT to withdraw my 300. They don't accept less than 500. Are you sure? Who doesn't accept less than 500? They should accept that. You should be able to withdraw that, bro. What doesn't accept less than 500? I don't know. Me, I've ever withdrawn like less than, actually 100 I've ever withdrawn. Kenny Pro wants to learn. Yeah, send me a WhatsApp, my brother. Send me a WhatsApp so that we can talk. From funding pips. What do you mean they don't accept withdrawing less than 300? Maybe the days have not, probably there is something going on. Either you have not achieved the minimum days, or something like that. But you should be able to withdraw your funds. Guys, go ahead and like the stream, man. We are here to trade, right? So people are even making friends in the chat. That is good. I see Ezekiel and JJ. They need to chat. Good for you guys. You should go ahead and talk. So that if someone takes all your money, then you remember, you come back to my website and to my live stream and be like, okay, the guy I got from your comment section did this, and we shall be here for you guys. But any questions regarding trading, we are here today, and we are going to be answering them really, really well. Elite Fashions, Chikumba. True. Yeah, that is true. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for being here. I really appreciate you, and I don't take you for granted, okay? I don't take you for granted. So enjoy the live stream, because the last 2 days we have not done a live stream, and that is tough. Where have you been? We missed you, Amy. So I was explaining to the people on the stream that where have I been? So this is what happened on Monday, right? Monday, electricity was off. Those are the challenges of living in Africa. The challenges of living in Africa, electricity was off on Monday. Then Tuesday, I was busy. I was caught up, very, very busy actually on Tuesday. Then today I said, come rain, come shine, God help me. I have to be live, and it has been possible. We are live right now for 20 minutes. Best leverage for beginners, I think 1 to 100 is better. Yeah. Bro, why is this water so hard to open? By the way, guys, nothing much I can do with trading. I'm also still. Why is Ezekiel is also still struggling? So there is nothing much he can do. All right. There is nothing much he can do. So, you guys don't have a lot of questions today. What's going on? You don't have a lot of questions, I think, right? Hi there. Can I say that the bulls are in control? I think so. They must be. Because I'm also saying that they could be in control. But now I'm waiting for sellers to show some small energy before they are taken out, but they are not. Jasper, how have you been, and where have you been, bro? I've been coming live. I was not seeing you guys. Okay? I was not seeing you guys. Could you explain those zones you have? I'm going to why trading in a consolidating market. Yeah, because you get some moves like this one in the daytime. I got moves there. So I found out I have money to claim in funded next. Have you seen that your side? No, I don't have any money to claim from funded next actually. Hello, I want to start trading forex, but I don't know how I could start. Yeah, I have a class for beginners. I teach people who are starting to trade. So maybe WhatsApp me, and it's $100 though. I charge $100 for people to start trading, and yeah, uh, it might react to the zone tomorrow or Friday. That's right. These zones are very important. So someone is asking why I drew this zone. This zone is from, I think, is this Monday? I was waiting for a sell here on Monday, and it just blew through the zone. Actually, this was the zone. This one also, price reacted here a lot. So I just drew it and left it there. As you see, price also came back and reacted, but then it broke through it here. So that is a simple explanation for those zones, right? That is the simplest explanation I can give for the zones, right? Looks like you have a buy signal. Good for you, bro. If you have seen your signal to buy, me, I'm still waiting for mine, but I don't see it. I'm still waiting for mine to come, maybe to this zone. Then I can enter, but maybe I won't get it today. Guys, make sure you have very good questions. It has been a lot of days we have not been here, so I'm assuming a lot of you have made money, some have lost money, so it is all out there. Looks like okay. Which time frame is this? This is the 15 minutes on gold. It is the 15 minutes, sir. It is the 15 minutes on gold, my friend. Sunny Abdallah, how are you, my friend? Still buying to induce more of a pullback. Yeah, me, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see, bro. Maybe it will even come after the live stream. I don't know. I don't control the market. Max Kelvin, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, my friend. We are here on a live stream, and we are waiting for setups to happen. We are waiting for any setup to happen. I'll be telling you guys when I see one. But right now, of course, we are looking at buys, but they haven't shown yet. So what's the most you have made in a day? Bruh, such questions are not for me, man. I can't answer that. Like 1,000 maybe, or even more actually. I don't remember. I should check my trades last year. Yeah, no entry here. That is right. Even me, I'm waiting for one, guys. So let us wait. In trading, you have to wait as much as you can. Like wait and wait and wait. But most people, they cannot do that. They can't wait. Most people can't wait. But well, guys, I believe those people that are on this stream are able to wait. I've blown so many accounts because I couldn't wait. Learn that lesson the hard way. Yeah, it is always tough, man. It is very, very tough. Most people can't be patient, right? On the markets. But you have to learn it either the hard way or you take my word for it. But either way, you have to learn to be patient, guys. 4 hour is where setups must come. Bro, you must be a more like a swing trader, but as intraday traders, if you wait for 4 hours, sometimes you can wait for weeks, man, and that is the problem. Sometimes you wait for weeks without a setup if you're just focusing on the 4 hour. On funding pips, I accidentally forgot to activate stop loss and I lost 800. Will they pay? Will they not pay me? Bro, what 25K? What is the maximum loss limit, the daily loss limit? You must look at the daily loss limit of the account. For a 10K, it is 500, okay? That's for a 10K. Then for a 25K, actually, you could be safe. No, you're safe, bro. If you didn't breach the account, you're safe, my friend. So how long do you work a day? I trade full time. Or you risk too much on a trade. Or you didn't put stop loss. They have that rule. And the problem is they wait for you then to request for a payout and then they say you broke this rule. That is the hard problem. But it is not too much. You didn't risk too much, probably. It is not too much. Like there is something they complain about, maybe over leveraging the account or something. Which broker am I using? No broker, bro. I don't use any. Maybe you tell us which one you use. I lost 800 on a trade. It's 3% on one trade. Damn, bro. We can't know. Like, yo, just keep on trading that account. Just keep on, just keep on trading that account. Just waiting to take a buy on that support. I see you, bro. A lot of us are waiting, actually. Excessive margin, I see, okay. 0.4 lot. But I thought I had stop loss and I didn't. Man. And then there is funded next, which says now your stop loss is what? You don't put a stop loss for 3 minutes, and then they'll do what? The prop firms are very hard, so you cannot forget a stop loss, but it is human to forget sometimes. Okay, just keep on trading it. How long does person take to understand how to trade perfectly with less loss? It depends on the type of person, my friend. There is no giving a time period or a time bound. It depends on who a person is and the effort they put in. Just here waiting to take buy on that support. Good for you, Dr. K. You're waiting to make the money. What percentage is your stop loss based on? My stop loss is always about vibes. I look at these candlestick pattern formations and I say, okay, what percentage of loss am I willing to take on a trade? And when I place it, which position is more appropriate for me? So that's what I usually do. Before here, it was going to take me out, but then I waited. I took a 1-to-1 and went out of this trade. I was anticipating it to drop further, but it did not. Now the bias for me has changed already, so I'm just here waiting. Okay, you should never forget to put a protector. Like, you should never forget to put a stop loss, guys. Stop losses are very important when trading. And taking a trade is very important, but taking the stop loss, also putting a stop, is as important as taking the trade itself. Right? Lessons, how much? I charge $100, but I'm on discount, guys. And people are filling up so much, like I'm almost closing. So, yeah. That is the way it is right now. At the moment, I just charge 100. And you see, I'm not expensive. I'm not cheap. I'm just in between there, just trying to help people advance their trading, right? That's all I'm trying to do. But if you don't know, guys, I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. I also have a YouTube channel actually. I have a very strong YouTube channel. You can go and look at it. It is very good. It is a very good channel with a lot of knowledge. All the knowledge you need is on my YouTube channel. But the mentorship is extra special, right? It's extra special. How best can I pass my 5K prop farm as a beginner or intermediate trader? You know, you have to set some rules and follow those, being accountable, right? You have to set those rules, follow, and be very careful. Take only the best setups. If you don't see any setups, yeah, it's tough. Anyone trades? How are you today? Today you've come early actually. You're not traveling anymore. Now I appreciate you for coming early. In which way can a person reach you to teach him? I have a WhatsApp. It is right there on the screen, bro. Like, what are you talking about? My WhatsApp is right there. Okay? McLean Summer, what strategy do I use? I use trend lines, but I also involve, other support and resistance, candlesticks. I use price action because now you see there is these strategies that people use, and then you have to analyze the market through your own eyes, your lenses. Okay, how do you have 100 viewers? Are they bots? No, 100 people actually love to trade. These Most of these people want to trade, so yeah, why not? People have millions and I only have 100, so that is, no, it's not too much. Because by the time I end the stream, you guys are like 6,000 that have watched. Okay, discipline is quite important. I'm still holding a long on YM, but the way price is slow, I don't know. Bro, you hold it until December. Maybe we shall fly to Dubai. Look at that candle, bro. Now that is where the problem comes in. This setup, I think, cannot hit a profit, but it has already hit one-to-ones, bro. What are you talking about? It has hit a one-to-one. It was almost hitting it. Actually, it hit a 1-to-2, but I just took a 1-to-1. Yeah. Anyway, which time frame are you having on that trade? I see the time frame is like 15 minutes. I'm already out of the trade. I went out at a 1-to-1 actually, so I'm now looking for another position. Yeah. N1 trades. Maybe that the position you're holding could fly us to Dubai. What's more important, high income and stressed or mid income and stress free? I think you guys undermine life that much. You guys undermine life, but life, man, in this life you have to be stress free. If you're very stressed, you die early, and what does that mean, right? What's your bias? My bias is a buy, bro. My bias changed. In the morning it was a sell, but now it has changed to a buy. But I would have to have some confirmations in order to take my buy. Okay. What do I mean 1-to-1? Risk to reward. Yes, that's what I mean, Mike. Mike, that's what I mean when I say 1-to-1. Because now, this trade, bro, it was tough. Because it was almost hitting a sell. But thank you very much, guys, for being here on the stream. Make sure you like, and those who can reach out, those who need help. Can 50K prop farm account make one have freedom with discipline? Yes, sir. It also depends on where you live. For example, if you're in Africa, man, a 50K is enough, bro. Sometimes you hit 2K in every 2 weeks, so it's enough, man. Just imagine you get like my first freedom was on a 50K account, and the video is right there. Actually, it happened last year. It is almost a year back, almost. And it happened, and it is still inspiring people. Like today, someone just reached out to me. He's way out of, somewhere there, and they were like, I saw your video about your payout on I'm like, yes, man. Thanks to me for, making that video for people to get inspiration and show others that it is very possible. I don't usually hold through PM sessions, but for this one, I'm holding it to Dubai. You fly, bro. My SL was also almost hit and it reversed like crazy too. That is good, man. That is wonderful. So, been a tough day, though holding a long position from 4642. Ah, bro, you're doing good, man. Keep holding. Some of us, just take partials and we are out. Your YouTube channel is the one that put me into props. Man, prop farms should look for me actually. Even if I've got a lot out of prop farms, a lot of people have watched those videos and were like, I need to get on the prop farm space. Thank you very much, N1 Trades. Joseph, are you thinking to buy? Yes, I am. But I'm waiting for, you can't just buy. That is the problem. Because if you just buy, bro, another candle can be like, shoop, and it takes you out. You've been holding since yesterday. Who has been holding since yesterday? Good for you if you've been holding since yesterday. Share the link to my YouTube. Just go to YouTube and type Joseph Katumba. You will see me. I'm that famous. Yeah? On YouTube. You just go and type Joseph Katumba. Which secret do you have? It seems you are different from other traders. You are not flaunting money. The thing, I think it is just not my lifestyle. It might just not be my lifestyle to flaunt, money like that. My lifestyle is more about sitting here and talking to you guys after being frustrated, right? After being frustrated, you come here, I relax your heart and tell you that trading works, okay? Because N1 Trades, I started props. I need to check your YouTube. Yeah, you should check. Actually, there is a lot of inspiration on my YouTube. I have people who come, I just bought my 5K, my 10K. And of course, we talk a little advice here and there. But mostly, most of my time goes to my students because those are serious people about trading. I just buy, bro, no rocket science. It's the game of probabilities. You just buy. No, you have to have confirmation. Always make sure you teach yourself confirmation. Before you enter a trade, you have to have some sort of confirmation. Man, we are famous. Look at, we even have people in the chat who are saying, Kukulana, Kuja, inbox. What does that mean? People who speak Swahili. What's the entry range for your chart? I'm waiting it to come to 46, like 86 or something. There, if it shows me another nice candle, I'll be like, okay. Oh, she's selling. Ah, okay. Let us mute people, unless some traders want to. I don't know what that meant. So I'm sorry for the language, my people, because I have a lot of Kenyan friends on here. I have a lot of Kenyan friends on here, so yes, guys. It's about to buy now. Oh, good. If it is about to buy, you get ready to buy then. Amanya John Mary, how have you been, bro? How is our friend who lost money on gold last week? You see, guys, I remember you. If you come here and interact, I always remember. Okay? You're waiting for who? For me. You shouldn't wait for me. He's fine, actually. How much profit you made today? Win Pesa tips, bro. You should tell us how much profit you made. Let people sell on wait a few moments later. Let us know when you enter. Will you handle when I enter? Me, I'm waiting. I've told you. I wait for 4, 6, 8, 6. Then I will see the candle patterns and then make the decision. How about an FP account? What do you mean by FP? Funding pips. He bought, oh, he bought a funding pips account. Okay, that is good. Guys, if you want to register for those accounts, go to my links. My links are in the description. Click in them, create an account with F funding pips, with like with FTMO, with got funded next. Create an account from my links and do what? Start trading better. If you come to me and tell me I clicked in your link and bought an account, that means we shall even be friends. I'll give you direction because that's how you're going to support me as a creator. How can you advise beginner trader to think like a trader? It is a journey. It is a whole. But we say these things, you guys don't take them seriously. Now, like I tell you, you wait for your setup, you see confirmation, and then do what? But man, advising you guys is also hard. I have a cousin, his strategy is just buy 2 times a day. Me who analyzes loses terribly. Okay, maybe he's having beginner's luck. You never know. But you can try out and see what your cousin does. Maybe it will work for you. Yeah, it is a probabilities game. You can buy here and make lots of money, or you can sell and still make. So yeah, but for us who know, who want to take it seriously, who want it long term, yeah, we wait. So see it that way and you are good. But talk about found next instant funding. It's better than going to phases. Nah, I've just been talking about instant funded. Those instant funded, they are going to take your money for no reason. The problem with people who are starting, we advise them, but they don't see the vision. I tell you, an instant account. hmm, if you don't know consistency rule, if you don't know a trailing loss limit, bro, you're going to mess up a lot. So instant fundeds are actually harder than two-step challenges. I wish you guys knew that, but you don't. You don't want to believe it. Because, man, I pay this and I'm already funded. uh-huh. Patience is key. That is very true. The consistency rules are insane. Shortcuts are the worst. Yeah, I know, man. I've been trading for 5 years. So anyone is telling you the truth. I made 700 on beginners from 100. I thought I was goated. Bro, actually, man, I don't know what trading does. That is how it lures people in, Israel. Like, it lures people in. You put in 100, you make like 700. You think, oh, you even quit the job already. Man, thank you very much for the gift, my friend. Mm. You think you're the goat. You find me who has been trading 5 years, you say, what is this one even talking about? I just turned 100 into 700. I'm going to turn, you even calculate, you bring out the calculator. I'm going to turn 1,000 into 7,000. And if I get this 7,000, 7,000 times 7, those of you who did math, I'll be going to the car bond in 1.5 like weeks. So you even say that the other week I'll go and buy maybe which car is famous nowadays. You say I'm going to first start with this car. I know. I'm talking about Israel right now. So I've realized that you have spent more money on prop farms before getting paid. I actually spent money, but when my first payout came, it paid back plus profits. It paid back all plus profits, man. Then I started making consistently. The following what? Yeah. So M shots, I understand what you're saying. It's possible through scalping. You can try it and see. It is possible. But it is like, man, you guys, anyway. The problem, you think we people who come here and tell you it is extremely hard. It is possible, but it is impossible at the same time. You think we are clowns, but we are telling you the truth, guys. It is extremely, extremely difficult. But now a king is here. It is possible through scalping. But by scalping is already in profit, bro. You must be new. But anyway, you can do scalping and see. It's now 2 years. I've never made the money again. Israel, if you're not serious, it can even go to 5 years and 7. I'm telling you. But those who are interested in scalping, you can try it. Then you'll come back to this live stream and then tell us. You'll even be the one to encourage others not to scalp. Scalping is good, but it is hard at the same time. One day loss. I'm telling you. What am I trading? I'm trading gold. Gold is what I'm trading right now. But thank you guys for being here on the live stream. He will set the example for others. Let him go and scalp, my friend. I'm not like discouraging you people from scalping. I'm not discouraging you people from scalping. It is good. It can help you. But you have to be very, very careful. Extra careful, actually. You have to be very careful. Made my 100 in day today. Okay, that is good. Congratulations, Carlos. Carlos, congratulations for making 100. Maybe you should use it as mentorship so that you know you take your trading seriously. Use it as my mentorship because that's what I charge. I was selling, then I saw it's a buy, and tomorrow we buy in gold. I understand. Tomorrow you're buying. Maybe it will turn. Because for me, the bias is for that day. You get something small out, and then you know you go to the next thing. What's the reason for your buy zone around 4686? I thought it was a very interesting zone for me because you know the way this kind of formed after here, right? This was a zone already. If you see, if you look at price here, let me show you a little bit. Because I'm not selfish, I'll show you. Price reacted at this zone right here. It reacted again, you know, right here. So it becomes a zone of interest. And if you go back some time back, it also reacted again here, right? Giving you guys free education. Also here, it reacted. So this zone became very, very interesting for us. And now at this point, we are waiting to see if price can be able to come back to this zone and then show signs of what? Of being bullish again. Then we can enter. Okay? Carlos, someone is asking you how much the capital was. Recommend entry time frame. I think the 15 is good. 15 is good. You can look at other, you know, the smaller time frames, but don't take them too seriously because price overreacts there. You have to have the knowledge of swing trading. Swing is very calm. Like you see me right now here, I'm calm. If I was a scalper, I would be entering pop, 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 like that. Scalping too needs a strategy. That's what people don't know. That is right. They think you just see a green candle and enter. Bruh, you make the money, then you lose it immediately. Actually, you're profitable. The bias is for one day. Guys, if you are a beginner, pay to this. Okay, thank you very much for pay to this guy. Thank you for encouraging them to join my mentorship. So talking about my mentorship program, people reach out to me actually. You guys think I'm just here to make fun and read comments. No. Actual people, actual traders do reach out to me on WhatsApp. And then we talk. How do you think I can improve your trading? So I'm not just doing these live streams just for just. Guys, I also made a YouTube video today, so you go out and check it out. So H, thank you. Actually, you're profitable. That is what he said. The bias is for one day. Guys, if you are a beginner, pay to this guy. Like, no, even if you don't pay me, but yeah. Scalping is for professionals like me who have been trading for 14 years. Good for you, bro. That is good. If you've been trading 14, that's wonderful, man. It's a long time trading, right? That means you've been trading 20s, like since 2011. Man, that's a long time actually. Bro, which app is suitable for trading? MetaTrader 5 and TradingView. Hmm? Yeah, those are the best apps for you to trade. That's if you're trading Forex, all CFDs. Can you elaborate how you took the sale? So this sale, it was an easy sale. First of all, I'm a trend line trader. Now you see this trend line from above here. The price is of course rejecting off this trend line. That's why I drew it. This the touch point. One touch point is up there. This is a second touch point, and this is another touch point. So when price rejected this trend line, and then I also drew this other one from here, then this was the second touch point. So the rejection from here, I decided to enter right here, but it almost took me out. It almost took me out here. I was like, should I exit? I stayed in. It came to a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2. I was like, you go ahead and hit a 1. Actually, I wanted like a 1-to-3, but it said nope, and I ended taking my 1-to-1 and left the trade with my tail in between my legs. Okay, that is the easiest explanation I've done for you right now, guys. How many trades do you trade a week? Sometimes 2 trades, other time 4 trades, like that a week. Other times 1 trade, like that. That is how many trades I do trade a week. I really appreciate your help, sir. For now, I only trade gold. But do you think currency pairs are profitable as swing traders? I think currency pairs are profitable, yes, but you have to be careful. Like the time you have to go looking at all these trades and all that. Yeah. Andrew Omuge, how are you today? I hope you're doing good. You had promised to get a funded account for trading this live session. Any progress? I've just haven't come around it yet. I think I'm looking at accounts so that I can trade them on live, but it will be a small account, probably a 10K. Like which account can I get? Maybe Maven. I've had some prop firms reaching out to me. They can give me an account. So I'm still thinking about it, my friend. Don't think I've forgotten you. Limited edition, I still remember you, so don't worry. Amoge is good. I'm just from closing my Nasdaq trading profits. Good job, man. Good for you. Why do prop firms ban profitable traders? Because they break the rules. They are profitable traders that don't make YouTube videos, that are getting profits from prop firms. Just because you have seen an influencer being banned, and they give them a reason as to why they have banned them, doesn't mean what? Prop firms are banning every profitable trader. They give you a reason as to why they have banned you. So trade management is equally as good as strategy. That is right. That is psychology. Currency pairs are sessions based. Maybe if you're swinging, right? But people make profits from currency pairs. You go to USD JPY, right? People do make profits. Look at all this movement on USD JPY, right? People get profits from all this volatility. So do not undermine currency pairs, guys. They do work, okay? Just because most of us just hype gold. Oh, gold, gold, gold. Show us your chart. It is on TikTok, I think. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Any traders here with MS? Bro, you teach about trading? Yes, I do teach about trading. I do, yes, sir. Really hurts when I closed my sale when you said You saw a buy. Ah, you closed the sale. Bro, why do you focus on us? I always teach you guys. After I told you I saw a buy, actually sellers are also coming. I told you I'm waiting to see sellers for a drop to come here. But do not take my word as gospel truth. You did your analysis, you saw your sell, and now you're exiting it. Huh? Why do you do that, man? I know someone who makes thousands on USD JPY for sure. Yeah, there are people trading USD JPY really well. It is just us who are hyping gold. Hey, it is gold, you guys, gold. But sometimes it is, different. So price came back to our zone, but let us see. But going on the smaller time frames is tough, man. Yeah, usually not go there. Let us wait. This is the 5 minute now. Even GBP USD is clean. I actually used to trade GBP USD when I was starting. All instruments can make money. Currencies, stocks, indices, metals, and crypto, they all work. 100%, Andrew. Is funding Pips legit? Yes, sir. It is a legit prop firm. Because we believe in you. No, even if you believe in me, you cannot take me, you cannot make me like I know the market in and out and everything. Also, what I'm doing is predictions, just like every other influencer out there, okay? Do I have experience with Audacity Capital, sir? Any suggestions? I actually don't have experience with Audacity Capital. The experience that I have is with the experience I have is with FTMO. That's a lot of experience I have there. And then after FTMO funded next, then funding Pips and got funded. That is the experience that I have with trading prop firms. Oh, that is a huge, huge candle. So, and it is on a 5 minute. So we could wait for confirmation if price rejects this level, but maybe it won't. So you have to be on the guard. If it does, good. If it doesn't, we are cooked for tonight. Do you manage multiple prop firms and how? Bro, you have to be very careful. Sometimes they mislead you when you're managing multiple prop firms, okay? You're seeing head and shoulders. Good for you, bro. This head and shoulders, I don't know, man. It has not yet formed because you have to wait for how this candle is going to form. Then it will give us what to do. Hi, sir, I have an account, but I'm a new trader. It is tough being a new trader because you're not sure, you don't know. Yes, but we are here with you now to trade. McLaren, why are you here with me to trade? Haven't you done your own analysis yet? You must have done your own analysis before you come. Because I do my own analysis, you do your own analysis, and we all do our own analysis. But of course, I've told you my ideas, so it could influence a bunch of you people, my analysis. Yet it could be wrong because I also take stop losses. So just trust your intuition. Like Amuge is telling you, any stock indices traders here, Nasdaq has just made a new all-time high. Buying opportunities, good for you, man. Amuge is telling you guys. Andrew is actually the one who came to me and he was like, why haven't you been coming live? And he asked, are you coming live? You mean currency pairs can be good, right? Currency pairs are good, my people. Currency pairs are also good. You know, GBP, USD, JPY, those things make money. USD card, people make money from them. Good evening, Ayman. How are you today? Everyone will have different ideas. That is right. But let us wait and see. So this is the 15 minute. Let me see if 5 minutes is good. Okay, let us wait and see. 5 minutes and 15. Any advice always to new traders is to first learn, then remove the L that earn, or else you lose. You first learn and then remove the L. That means you're earning now. Knowledge is power, 100%. Guys, there is a lot of knowledge in the comment section. There is a lot of discussion in the comment section that you need. Andrew is telling you facts, you know. The currency pairs are less volatile than gold. That is true, 100%, guys. Since I have this opportunity, be honest with me. Does supply and demand do what? I'm guessing you're asking if it works. Yes, it does work. Supply and demand works. Bro, I think I might actually take a trade here. Might enter buy, but I might. I'm waiting for this candle to finish. Yes, it works. Supply and demand. People actually do trade supply and demand. People do trade it and get out of it. It's buying now. Is it? I don't know yet. It hasn't confirmed with me the buys. I'm waiting to receive some sort of confirmation. Of, do you have many FX traders in Uganda? So the students I have students in Uganda here. I have students in Tanzania. I have students in the UK. And I have students, anyway, I'm just bragging, but maybe I don't. Don't come for me, guys. Maybe I don't have those students. Training is how much? I charge $100. I charge $100 for my mentorship. All right. But shout out to all the Ugandans here. Shout out to the Ugandan people here in the chat. You guys like TikTok a lot. But I also have Elias, who is in YouTube right now. He's on YouTube live stream. Shout out to you, Elias. How are you doing, my brother? Bro, we are waiting for some sort of confirmation on there. And it may not give, that is the problem. It might not give confirmation and just continue on the upside. Then we don't take. Are you a day trader or swing? I'm a day trader, bro. I'm a day trader. Hey man, and get something good for you. You also get students from all over the world who don't pay a penny. Yeah, I don't know what that question means. And gets okay. I now I get it. Guys, Iman is on YouTube and is saying I also have students from all over the world who don't even pay anything to me and they are good. Like, I have a man, I don't know where a man is from. I have someone from Malaysia. Can you believe the power of social media? Malaysia. Damn, the thing is it hasn't given confirmation, but you guys know the idea. We were looking for buy setups here, but I've not yet entered. Right? I'll make sure my stop is somewhere and look for it. But let us wait. Wait, guys, wait. Don't enter now. Maybe it will come back and give us confirmation. Right? That is what because for us we are not in any type of pressure, okay? Someone is asking me, do I give signals? I haven't considered that yet. I haven't considered signals. What strategy are you using right now? Like I've told you, I use trend lines, bro. What is your time frame? This is a 5 minute, but 15 is good for me. 15 is my good time frame to enter. Man, what confirmation, what strategy are you using? You guys have a lot of questions you can ask. Geoffrey is from Kenya, maybe Nairobi or Nakuru or Mombasa, I don't know, or Turkana. Zoom to the 1 hour. Man, you guys, why are you giving me a lot of tasks to do? Just sign up for my mentorship. Anyway, so this is the trade idea we are having, and we are waiting for confirmation. I've not yet entered this trade because it can come back. If it doesn't, well and good. I'm buying here, might be cooked though. That is right, because it hasn't yet given confirmation. That's why I'm not yet in the buy. But this is the idea, right? Does this mean you have lost the trade of selling? Now, I got out. Okay, I was explaining this before. This sell I was in before during the day. And when I saw these candlesticks, I decided to get out. And when I got out, it gave me, like my bias changed after that. You wait for confirmation, like what? I wait for candlestick patterns to confirm my bias. Not visible. I know. It is hard now for YouTube. It is hard to make things visible because the chart is there that side. If I turn, you see. Now you guys can see a little bit, but you can't see really well. You get what I'm saying. Now YouTube, that is my YouTube channel. You guys, that is the market, but I can't hold the phone. And also read the comments here, which are going too fast, bro. I think I'm not made for this life of being famous because comments run too fast, right? I don't have capital. I understand. You keep it on a demo and then do what? Maybe with time, when you get capital, you can do what? You can trade, right? What are you trading? Gold on the right. Okay. I like the way it's pumping up. Yeah, it is moving too fast. But anyway, are you using OBS to stream your screen? I'm using TikTok live stream. But now people here on YouTube also want to see, bro, it is. But OBS, you can, you can do both, I know. Now that was a good candle. It could even be confirmation for our buyers. We could just wait for a small retracement and enter. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Jose, how are you? Stop loss moja hatari. Man, you people speak Swahili. Learn on demo and go for a prop farm. That's right. Joseph, basing on your experience, I think you are able to know when the market is about to change trend. No, you just look and observe, right? And even you can do it. That is right. You look and observe your strategy. Man, people are many. So let me promote my mentorship. Guys, I teach trading. I teach trading, and that is why my WhatsApp number is right there. Man. When you put on a trade, people come like this because I don't know where people are coming from, but now comments are. Anyway, you should check candlestick closed on 5 minutes. Okay, let me check it actually. 5 minute time frame. Okay, it is showing bullish signs, but they are not yet confirmation for me that I would consider. They are not yet my confirmation that I would consider. Anyone trades, you see me messing up. It is coming up to sweep liquidity. That is why we are waiting. That is why we are waiting. Okay, I'll follow you. There is no confirmation yet for this trade. As in my strategy, I haven't yet seen my confirmation. What sessions or hours do you normally trade during the day? I'm always on the chart 24/7, but I look at Asia, I look at, London, and I look at New York session. Can you trade for me? Yes, I can trade for you, but that would mean trade management services, right? Reach out to me and we can talk. My number is right there. But the people that I don't want, let me tell you guys the people I do not want in my WhatsApp. People who come to me, they are like one of you, an anonymous person, right? Came to me, said, "Sir, do you do account management?" I said, "Okay, yes, I do account management." Then the fellow told me, "Sir, I have $10. I have $10, and my profit target, I want you to make for me $300." Man, you guys think I have time? Like, I was ready to have the conversation with the gentleman. Hmm? He said, "I have $10. You make for me $300. We do a profit share." Man, even my stomach started aching when someone told me that. I'm like, you people are not serious. I'm like, my goodness. ah, aha. Ah, good job, bro. You are patient in attending to so many people's comments. I have done all this past. What do you mean you have done all this? Thank you very much for appreciating. You guys think I'm you guys think I work for these markets, but I don't, man. I'm also just a mere trader trying to trade, taking stop losses some days. Now this trade, me, I'm not yet in it, right? I'm waiting. You can't trust me that much, my brothers. Ah, what is the minimum amount you manage? Bruh, I think for me to manage, I think someone needs their account to be at 1,000. Then we can talk. Hmm? But with 10 and you want, I'm like, I told bro, you know what I told him? I said, you know what? I'll not be able to do that. But maybe there are some other people who I see advertising who can do that. Maybe try them. But as you also learn, how to trade on your own on the side. I know because now you guys made it to 10K likes. Oh, thank you very much, man, for liking the stream. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for liking, and I appreciate you for being here. If you like to learn how to trade or to become better, maybe you have already learned, but you want to become better, reach out to me and we shall talk. Well, the trade is pumping, but that candle could be confirmation, yeah. Could it retrace back a little bit to give people an entry? Because if it comes back a little bit, you enter, but that candle on the 15-minute is confirmation. It could retrace back or not. So now your stop loss has to be somewhere below there. But I will definitely consider this position seriously. Let me even see what account I can go on. Okay. I'm a bit busy, guys, right now, so be patient. We can talk more now. Hmm. What did I miss? Are you in now? You can wait for this candle. Maybe this candle could retrace back a little bit. so that your stop loss is not too big. But this candle would be my confirmation to enter this trade, right? But I would wait for this second one. Maybe it could come back down here, and you can enter there. But mainly, I think buys, that is what I think. At least that's what my bias would be. Okay, it's going up. Forget about coming down again. Your first TP should be around 47. Okay, thank you very much, Edgar, for your input. Are you in now? But you guys, huh? Even me, I don't know what the market is going to do. I'm just making a prediction, right? Bro, the market is on a swing trade on scalping. Can be done now. Volatile is high. No, sir, go for sales right now. Okay. Whatever you really want to do, you do, guys. You have your own strategy. It tells you whatever to do. Nobody knows the future. That is right. Absolutely. Absolutely, no one knows what the future holds. It can decide to print a candle down, 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 and then you can wonder. So just, guys, get a strategy, stick to that strategy, and improve it. Okay? That is the only solution. But wow, today's live session is okay. Funding pips. What am I doing? What? I don't. Wow, man, you guys are many. This live stream is failing us, guys. I cannot read the comments. Follow your strategy. That is right. All these people are just watching. Don't think they are trading. Yeah, some people are not trading. Actually, they could be traders, because trading is a very, very good opportunity. So we could have a bunch of traders in the chat today. Guys, make sure you follow me, save my number in case you want to improve your trading. All my track record, if you want to do research about me, it is right there on YouTube. I've actually got interviewed by Business Insider. Can you believe that? Most of you don't know that. But I've been interviewed by Business Insider. Do you pay for trading lessons? What do you mean, do I pay for trading? So I pay you so that you come and learn trading with me? Or, of course, I charge a fee for trading lessons. Okay, bro? Yeah. It's gonna go very low. It is very possible, right? It is quite possible. Can I share my image about my gold sales setup? You can, definitely. This is gold. We are all traders here, but in the evening, we just come to relax after hitting stop loss or take profits. That is true. You're in sell positions. Good for you, man. Good for you. How much, sir? I charge $100 for my mentorship. Just 100, not too much, but that's an offer, but it is too soon ending, right? It is soon ending. Guys, I thought we were all traders. We just come here to relax. Now, why are people asking me, where should I buy? Why are you buying? Why are you selling? We've discussed this idea with people who have been on, and we have talked about, we started here. We were waiting for price to come to this zone and then make our entries, and it is very clear. It can hit stop loss. You put a tight stop loss if you want to be safe. And yeah, but that is the idea for now. Let us see how the market will react. How much do I start with to start trading? You start with anything. You know, you even start with zero and just learn, you know, on a demo account. You can start with zero. Then when you feel like you have really grasped, you can start, you know. Perfect setup. No, it is not perfect. Actually, it is an okay setup. Like we said, we wait for this red candle to show maybe it is coming down, and then probably get an entry. Let us see where it will close. If I check it on the 5 minute, it could have changed. But my bias would still be, for the buys. But we are waiting for especially this 15-minute one candle. So let us wait and see. Bro, which prop firm do you recommend and why? I recommend FTMO is a good one, but a bit expensive. FTMO, funded next, funding pips. Those are very good prop firms. Which pair? It is gold. What is my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is Joseph Katumba. The same name that I use here on TikTok is the same name I use on YouTube. So you will be able to see it, my brother. You will be able to see them, okay? Yeah, A+ trades. Shout out to you. Thank you, man. For what? What are you guys thanking me for? For being here and chatting with you. This is a relaxing stream. I don't even see Omoge's comments anymore. Right? How can I be helped as a trader? I don't know. How do you want to be helped? Have I been making profits? Is this gold? Yes, it is gold actually. Good evening, brother. Good evening, Julio. How have you been? You're not traveling anymore. It breaks my heart when I see traders here asking basic questions. Let's do some research. Badia, mukole ku research. Badia, mukole ku research. What do I do on weekends? Man, I also have a life to live. I have friends. I go out with my friends, How long to learn? It depends on the effort you put in. Some will take, months, others take weeks. So it depends on one's effort that they put into learning. Good job, bro. I'll share with you some of my experience later on WhatsApp. Okay, I appreciate that. Bro, are you buying? Yes. I told people that my idea is to buy around this zone and wait for this red candle to first come back and retest. Are you swing trader or day trader? I'm a day trader actually. I'm a day trader. I have enough time, but I don't know about this business. That's why you need a mentor like me to direct you. Okay? Found your YouTube, definitely going to enjoy the videos. Yeah, my YouTube is actually there. It is there. 100 will last for how long? For now, the people that have come in early, 100 lasts them a lifetime because they are my friends, right? They become my friends and we talk about trading every time. So it is 100. We try to walk you through a prop firm, try to get you paid out by a prop firm, and yeah. But there are different people who do mentorship. It's not only me, right? If you feel comfortable with me, of course, even me, I have to feel comfortable with you, man. Because most of you people come to me and then you're like, bro, do this. You have to be also serious, man. Okay? Merix, are we buying now? What does your strategy tell you, bro? You want to learn? Yeah. Even your name you're using, Trust God. You should learn. It is a very good opportunity. Today I want to enter through your eyes, Julio or Jakutomera. Best route is a prop firm for small accounts. Absolutely, 100%. That is the best route. When can we start? You send me a WhatsApp, then we jump on a call and discuss. Right? That is the path you have to follow. Send me a WhatsApp if I'm not, because a lot of people actually send me WhatsApps. So sometimes I don't answer because it's too much. If you really want it, you send me a WhatsApp. If I'm not answering, you call. Maybe I'll be not busy, then I answer, then I'm like, we talk on a phone call, then we jump on a Google Meet, and then we discuss. But you can check out my YouTube for my track record. That's where I post all of my stuff, okay? Yes. Amount of 100, is it for XAUSD? What do you mean by that? Eunice. Julio, what are you talking about? Which question are you asking? Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing great. I hope you guys are doing all right. Today's live stream has been wonderful. It is a wonderful live stream. What is my username on YouTube? Joseph Katumba. The same username on TikTok. Should I enter? Waiting for entry. Just enter. Enter and put your stop loss. If your stop loss can handle below these candles, you might be all right. Elite Fashions has been here waiting for an entry. But you guys, don't you do analysis on your own? Why do you trust influencers? Eh? I saw a video, I think it is a YouTube video. Someone was saying, how can you be a man and use a stop loss? Man, you people can really make YouTube videos. So someone said, if you're a man, how can you use a stop loss? I first sat there and started thinking, I'm new in trading. How can I start? By learning from a YouTube video, you know. And, right, which pair is this? This is gold, my friend. We are trading gold. It is what we look at most of the time. But I also have to go off and, prepare for my students that want to trade, that want to trade. As a man, why use the stop loss? Bro. Man, I'm telling you, I sat there like this. I said, I started thinking about it. I started thinking about, I'm a man and I use a stop loss. I was like, this is difficult. In all my 5 years of trading, no one had ever asked me such a question. That is Atwaile Blessing. I watched that Bose podcast. She says men shouldn't use. For me, I didn't even watch that video. I was like, I just started thinking about my life. I did not watch the video. Just enter and place a TP. Yeah, as a man, you just enter a buy or sell and place take profit. And then you go do your thing, man. How much to enter my community? What do you mean my community? I have communities. They are free channels. I have a free Telegram channel. I have bro, who is this one? Why do you people comment these things on my live stream? In Swahili. So am I a woman? I think most of us are women. That was the message, I think. Most of us are women. There is too much value in this gentleman. I recommend you join his mentorship, but dear. But guys, I'm almost full. Come, but be fast, be quick. That's where you go back to the village or lose your account. Because, man, because I saw that video. Actually, it came on my feed. It was like, as a man, why would you use a stop loss? Then it says, this is the best female trader. I'm like, Because now if I'm to sell to you signal groups, I would be like, guys, take profit. We are in massive profit right now. Massive profit, guys. Massive. Join my mentorship, guys. Guys, we are in massive profit. Take profit one. But you guys want easy things. Uh-huh. Clean charts. I can make them very dirty actually. I can make the charts very dirty, but I prefer clean. Hmm? You sell signals, but you don't say that. But why do you people sell anyway? Signals are good, but man, I think you say that, bro. Anyone trades? First, tell me how much are your signals. I want to buy some. I want to test your signals and see. People are so funny. They be, I can be like, guys, you see, these are massive profits. You see, massive, secure your profits, guys. Secure your profits. Full margin. I'm the best trader. You see profits? See profits? Guys, I'm the best trader. You see profits right here. Secure profits, full margin, bro. We already in massive profits right now. Sign up for my mentorship. ah, and a lot of you will come running because I see that. No risk, no Ferrari. I'm in high school and I'm still learning trading. Do you think it is the best opportunity for me? Yes. You're even early. You've come early, so make sure you learn it the right way. If you're in high school, me, I wish I was still in high school. I would be trading really well because by the time I'm at campus, I'm somewhere. You guys. Someone asking which strategy I use. I use trend lines, man. Trend lines are good. You use them, but you also be careful. Also use some other things, right? Like support, resistance, all those levels. Which year was I at university? Which year was I at campus? I was at campus around 2013, bro. I'm that old. 2013, I joined campus. I joined Chambogo. I was in Chambogo. Okay. Man, these live streams are getting very, very interesting. Do I know Kiswahili language? Mambo vipi? Hmm? Kiswahili kidogo. Kidogo sana. And you became profitable from campus? No, bro. Man, I just became profitable recently. Makerere Zoe. You guys who went to Makerere, good for you, man. Good. I also wanted to go, but did not. Never mind those kind of sweet-coded mouth traders. They can promise you heaven and earth with fake things. Yeah, they do happen, bro. It does happen. Julio, oh, we are in SL already, and I will be telling you guys, don't worry. No risk, no Ferrari. Don't worry. How much do you make per month, roughly? Brian, why do you ask me such questions? I make a decent amount, enough for me to do what? To live. Started trading in 2018, but still struggling. I know, bro. The struggle is there. Like even when you become profitable, the struggle is still there. Even when you make profits, the struggle continues. Okay. We are waiting. So guys, how do I switch talk you guys? will be coming live to live every day. I come live on weekly days, guys, okay? Even profitable traders have losing days. That's the fact. That is absolutely true. They print reds. It happens. You should visit South Africa. I would love to, maybe in the future, definitely. It should be there on our bucket list. How did you get your first capital? It could inspire us. Guys, to get first capital, like most people undermine jobs, but it is very good if you have a job that gives you freedom. Hmm? A job that gives you freedom so that you can have the freedom to trade, right? Yeah, so that you can have the freedom to trade. And when you get salary, you buy a Caprop Farm Challenge, you trade it slowly. That is the best way to trade, guys. But most people will be like, 9 to 5, not good. But if you are secure, you have a job, it is an added advantage. You can buy a Caprop Farm Challenge, trade it slowly, right? Because now a person who is not employed, they'll be struggling with, now this trade, if it doesn't work out, what am I going to eat for supper? Yeah, it will affect your psychology, bro. But if you're trading from a safe space, you're looking at this and saying, okay, maybe it will hit stop loss or take profit. You guys are very funny. Crypto and forex, which one is better? They are both good. They are both okay. You just have to concentrate and see what works best for you. But forex is easier to trade than crypto. Which platform I can use to connect to MT5 for deposit and withdrawals? What you can use is a broker. You have to get a broker, right? This broker is where is your bank for trading. It's your online bank. That is where you deposit your money. Then they give you login details to enter into MT5 when you get that broker, or a prop firm, or whatever you're trading, right? What about live account? I hope I've answered that. Vision Edge had gone off, bro. So you enter the trade? Yes. I'm in this trade, bro. Guys, are you the people when you enter trades, you start getting pressure, hitting SL? That is, in reality, it hits SL, maybe it goes back, maybe it doesn't. But you have to just be what? Careful with your trades. Okay, guys? Let me see if this thing will be able to charge. Matthew, how are you today? Bro, let me manage trades, real entries, real management, real-time execution. Good for you, bro. My analysis gave a buy to Amin. Good. If your analysis gave a buy, you enter, bro. What is there to lose? As long as you manage your risk, there is nothing to lose, man. Hello, Euro USD. Man, I'm very bad with Euro USD, with currency pairs, because I haven't traded them in a long time. Give examples. What do you mean give examples? When I enter trade, I need an ambulance and fire brigade near me because the blood pressure increases. Guys, the pressure increases or it decreases? Because even me, I saw this trade, I was like, there are 150 people here. I'm going to be ashamed. It was there, but man, there is nothing to lose, bro. At the end, you feel like whatever happens, okay? So I was almost being ashamed. Now I'm happy. Yeah, I'm like, it is. Yeah? But you have to find a way to control yourselves, guys. But liquidity is down. Yeah, it is down, but the market does whatever it wants to do. So Whatever happens, happens, bruh. Any more questions? All you guys are exhausted. 15 minutes. Yeah, it is the 15-minute time frame. We are on the 15-minute time frame, my friends. Okay? Ah, my goodness. Do you trade BTC? No, I don't, but I look at it because many of my students love trading BTC. It's like mine right now. I want to join next week. All I need is my dad's plot. Don't sell land for trading. Just start small. Start small. Don't take a loan to trade. What's your TP on the highs? My TP would be that first high. That would be TP1, right? Example of broker accounts. You're looking for brokers. There is XNS, FBS, XM, HFM. There are too many brokers, right? What do you mean by small? Small, I mean like the easiest way to get into trading is starting trading with prop firms. Prop firms are easy, although they have a lot of rules, but you have to find someone who will be able to guide you. Hmm? Is that number on WhatsApp? Yes, sir. It is for serious people who want to improve their trading. They are the ones that, you know, what are the hidden DFT prop firm rules? They are there actually. Those hidden rules are there. You just have to go through the websites and see. I can't get any of them off head, but yeah, they are definitely there, and they are tough. What advice would you give me if I want to trade to start, but I have never tried it before? You start on a demo. Like go to YouTube, find a video how to trade for beginners, right? How to trade for beginners, then you start slowly. Then you get a demo account. When you're on a demo account, you start like just slowly. You get the grasp of it. New week, new money moves. That's right. But this candle is huge and it is bearish. Although the bias is still there, but it is a very huge candle, bro. I don't think you make money from Forex. That's right. You should think that way. Everybody has their own thinking. Actually, there are a lot of people who think like that, but there are people who have made money from trading, and you cannot convince them otherwise. SL, not yet there, but I told you guys SL should be below these candles. For example, the bias could still be a buy, but Thingy told us liquidity is down, so everyone has their own strategy. As long as you stick to it, you are good. Vision Edge told us that his liquidity is down. Which pair is this? This is gold, my friend. So what is the point of your WhatsApp number, boss? It is for students who want to trade, who want to improve their prop firm trading. For those who want to improve their prop firm trading, they reach out to me. They first go to YouTube, they see my track record. Because probably you found me on TikTok for the first time. You don't know me. I'm just a random guy here talking about trades on TikTok. You got to research, YouTube, there is a track record, right? And then you make your decision. It is for people who want to join my mentorship class. So market is continuing down. This bullish candle has had confirmation. So SL for people has been hit. The continuation is still down. Bulls and bears. Finally, you found me. Yeah, that is true. Bro, TP1 hit 150 pips. Yeah, that is true. That means the earlier trade which we exited is still continuing. Yeah, but this trade idea has been invalidated. Those who are waiting to buy after confirmation, it is invalid now. Right? Guys, I think it's better to trade small, growing big. Prop farms doesn't have our interest at heart. Guys, let me tell you one thing about prop farms. You're going to learn the skill from prop farms. If you trade small, let us say you have $100, right? You have $100 and you trade it to 300. You are going to blow that 300 right there. A lot of people have experienced this, right? What time frame am I trading? I'm trading the 15 minutes. That is the time frame we are trading right now. Sell on XAUSD. You guys enter sales if you want. Julio is telling you liquidity is down. For me, my SL has been hit, and it happens in trading, unless you don't know what trading is. Gold is going down to 4638. It's a long way out actually. 4638 is a long way. When do you come live, sir? I usually come live at 8 p.m. East African Standard Time. That's if you're in Nairobi, Kampala, Dar es Salaam. That's if you're in that jurisdiction. But we trade gold, and it is only gold that we trade. Although we look at other currency pairs, right? We look at gold on a higher time frame, on a smaller time frame, and I'm in Nairobi. Okay, shout out to you, bro. Actually, I've had a lot of people reach out to me from Nairobi. Even today, I had someone from Nairobi reach out. And they were talking about something else, not trading necessarily, but something related to trading. Julio is too active today. Julio, you're almost hitting TP today. That is why you're very active. Yeah, a few people have taken SL, which is normal, as long as you put your stop loss somewhere. But the problem with you guys, you don't want to lose that. Now that is the problem with $100. If you have 100, you're taking SL maybe at $10, right? But if you try to flip it, like, you lose everything. And that's where the frustration comes in. That is why I encourage a lot of people to take prop farm trading seriously. Because you have an account, you can easily trade a 10K account and consistently make profits. Because the goal is to make 800 on a 10K account. Now what I'm teaching is prop farms, right? The goal is to make 800 as profit target on a 10K account. And this is going to help you, right? It is going to help you. You take a trade, you lose 100 on a trade. That is fine. You come back the next day, take another trade. But now if you're on $100 account, for example, you take a trade, you lose, you would want to lose like 50, right? That is already half the account gone. That is why I encourage people, if you're not yet trading prop farms, trade them. Prop farms have too much rules that make withdrawal impossible. Yeah, the rules make it very hard, but you can go through them because people go through them, right? But if you have larger capital, for example, let us say 500, you can always trade personal accounts, 200. You can grow that slowly. You can grow that slowly. I was on a sale, I saw your setup and almost lost faith in mine. That is what I told you guys. You see me here online taking my setups, then you will be convinced because of course you think I'm different. But some strategies, some like contradict each other. That is why if you're in your what? If you have done your analysis, hmm? If you have done your analysis, it tells you this. Sometimes I even tell people like, do not do what? Do not go online because I'll influence you, right? That is where I started from actually. Let me tell you a story. So when I started trading, when I was new to trading, I would buy a challenge, let us say 5K. Then I would go on TikTok, right? Uh, Evelyn. Please, sir, I'm Eve from Kampala. I have followed from your first prop farm payout. I want to join your group. Evelyn, which group do you want to join? Like I have a Telegram group, I have students I mentor, those are also in different groups, right? So which one do you exactly mean? But I was still telling you my story. I used to buy, 5K challenges. Then I go on a what? On TikTok. I see a trade, I say, oh, he has given us this buy setup. I enter a sale. Then I go again, I enter stop loss. Bro, that is how hard trading is. But if you settle down, for example, if you have a mentor, they will tell you all these things. You settle down, you take your setup. If you're doing support and resistance, you settle down and do your support and resistance, take your setups. You go for on live streams for just entertainment. For entertainment. That was a sweep of liquidity. That's right. Some guy talked about it here, and we also talked about it on stream. Okay. Julia Walker, there is a 300 pips in gold right now. Don't lie. Maybe it's not lying. Maybe he entered the trade earlier on before he came to the stream. Guys, make sure don't call. Just be don't call. Send me WhatsApps. I answer WhatsApp messages first. And if you're calling, send me messages. Let me go back to my stream here. I'm still in for a buy. You're still in for a buy, bro. Where is your stop loss? Maybe you entered it earlier on. IO. Where is your stop loss? Yeah, some people have huge stop losses. Like either they enter small lot sizes and have huge stop losses. Some people forget to put their stop loss and end up losing a lot of money, right? So make sure whenever you enter trades, you don't do what? Forget your stop losses. Those are very, very important. I entered on 5-minute demand zone. That's good for you. That is all right. Anyway, guys, any other questions apart from trading? Okay, that are trading questions related, that are burning. And also remember to like the stream. Remember to like the stream, guys. Wherever you are watching from, I want to be part of your students. You'll send me a WhatsApp. I always put the WhatsApp there. You call me or send me a WhatsApp and we talk. Evelyn, okay? And we go on a call. I usually do either Zoom or Google Meet, and then we discuss how you trade, what are your expectations from the mentorship, and what you think. So it is a whole process, but the WhatsApp is always in my video links, like the summary, how do they call it? Video description, or I put it on my YouTube videos. So which session do I usually trade? I'm on the chart, but I trade mainly London and New York. That is the one I trade mainly. Joined a bit late. What triggered your buy? That zone was important for that. But the SL had to be tight. All else, we could have lost big. What sessions do I trade? Yeah, New York, London, because that's when the market moves. I Sydney session I'm sleeping, and Asian part of the biggest part of Asian session you're sleeping, okay? Alrighty, guys. Are the questions done? Are they over? We've been live for 2 hours so far. But thank you very much for those that are joining in. My name is Joe, and I trade. I mainly trade prop firms. I also trade, personal capital, but mainly gold. Gold is what I look at most of the time. And yeah, that is basically it. Between funding next and funding pips, which one is better? They are almost similar. Collins, between funding next and funding pips, I think those prop firms are the most similar prop firms I know. But I would go for funding. Okay, I would go funded next, I think. I would go funded next, actually, on a serious note. Funded next is where I would go first. For you, which one would you would you prefer? Funded next or funding pips? Which one do you think is better? Guys, in the comment section, how can I even do a poll actually? Funded next payout is very fast. Let me see if I can do a poll here. There is multi-guest live event. Where do people do polls so that people can poll and gift vote? Is this the poll? Let me see. Quick poll. Got it. Standard. Each viewer can vote once by tapping on their favorite icon. Okay, it will be for 20 minutes. Okay, choose, create new one. Which is better? I'm doing a poll for you guys, so relax. Which is better? Funded next. B, funding pips. Let us see. Funding pips. Save. Start. You guys can tell me whether you see the poll. Okay, do you see the poll, guys? It is running right now. So, one vote so far. You 2 votes. I see them coming in, guys. Okay. Funded next is in the lead so far. Where do I find the poll? As I don't see. As on my screen, I don't see the poll. Only two people have voted. 3 people have voted. On funding pips is 1 step better than 2 step. Now it is the same thing, my friend. The rules for 1 steps are always remain the same. The rules always remain the same, man. But what do you say about the God funded pay later challenge? I've not tried it, so I would be biased if I give my opinion. I've not tried that God funded challenge actually. But I think people have tried it, right? The God funded challenge where you buy, I think you pass, like it is a $5 challenge. You pass it and then pay later. You pass it and pay later. Oh, the poll is right here, guys. Go and vote. Why have a few people voted? Let me vote for. How can I? Why don't I? Okay. I guess I don't know how to vote. So, what about FTMO? FTMO is a very good prop farm actually. It is a decent prop farm. It is very, very good. And I think it is the best for me, in my own opinion. It is the best prop farm, but some people face challenges there. Mm. But for me, I think it is the best in for me. Some people you face challenges with FTMO just because it is expensive, maybe. FTMO is an expensive prop farm, but I think it is the most decent, for, according to me, and it is the farm I've traded with most of the time. Yeah, what happened with you with an FTMO? Collins, tell us the story. Tell us your sad story with FTMO. What happened, my friend? Can you narrate to us what happened between you and the FTMO? But thank you very much, guys, for being on the live stream. It is, yeah, it is getting late actually. When a challenge is passed on funding pips, do they allow daily withdrawal? I doubt. It is either 2 weeks. The first payout you might have to wait for like 21 days. First account I passed stage 1, but stage 2 I've never passed it, bro. Actually, there is also a person who is facing that same challenge. They are trying to trade accounts. Phase 1 is very easy. Like you trade and pass phase 1. But phase 2 comes with a lot of challenges, bro. And most people like mess up on phase 2. But I think it deals with psychology. There is a way the psychology, it affects you, and some people tend to mess up. The pressure increases at that level, so sometimes it is not ideal. But if you keep trying, you get there because you cannot give up. Giving up is not an option, bro. Nilisema stop loss. That is, I guess they are talking about a stop loss being hit. I don't know. But definitely, thank you guys for being on this live stream. It is such a wonderful time to always sit here, talk about trading, talk about different things, and yeah, discussing different stuff. But I appreciate you for today. Those that have hit take profits, we congratulate you. Those that have hit stop losses, We go again tomorrow. So do not worry, okay? How did you grow your following to on TikTok and YouTube? I've been doing them for like a long time now. You know those videos I make, those travel videos I make. Most people are here because of those travel videos. Those ones where someone is flying from Dubai to South Africa like this. Yeah, but then I also do trading. So I post my trading stuff on my channels because why not? Yeah, that is the hack. But you get a thing and stick on it for a very long time. Speech time. It is almost time to close the live stream because we are always live from 8 o'clock to 10. Okay? Definitely, we don't give up here. Good night, champ. Collins, of course, good night. I hope your day was good and I hope you're going to have a good night and then wake up for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day and new opportunity. That is the good thing about trading. Today you hit a stop, tomorrow is another day you hit take profit. Or you could even hit stop losses several times, a bunch of days in a row. That is also possible, guys. But shout out to everybody who has been here. We appreciate you. Anyone trades? Did you hit TP today? Anyone? Of course, anyone trades hit TP. That is why he's happy. So do I trade full time? Yes, sir. I do. I trade full time. I also do YouTube and I do mentorship for students, and also do other stuff. Right? Let us first look at before we go. Let us first look at S&P 500 hitting a new all-time high. Bruh. Look at these trades, man. S&P 500. The bulls have really been good with S&P. S&P 500. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. We do appreciate you. I think the questions are done for today. And we've been here for a very long time. Are the questions exhausted for the day? I believe I'm profitable by now. Could you advise me on how I can improve in my trading business? How can you improve? Of course, if there are things that you've done to make you profitable, you have to keep doing those things, bro. You have to keep doing those things and you have to be really good with that, right? I think that is the best thing you can do. For example, if you have a strategy and it is profitable, you improve it a little but stick on that strategy. If you keep changing, because maybe you've gone on a live stream, maybe you lost one trade, right? And then you see someone winning with another, so you change the trade. And that is going to give you another long time of unprofitability, which is absurd, okay? So Dan, what do you want to ask, my friend? You can go ahead and ask right now. Before we go, you want to ask about what? I'm waiting for Dan's question, then we can go and rest. Probably he doesn't have a question. He just wants to see our face on live stream. JAFX Trader, what's up? How are you today? Are you doing good? I'm also good, my brother. I'm all right. I've been live for a while and we are going to go rest and come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall do a live stream, God willing. Actually, I meant in general as a business. I mean, is it relevant to look at mentorship? It is very relevant to look at mentorship. That's if you get the right person to mentor you. If you get a very good person who really wants you to win, you will be good. You will not regret your mentorship. But sometimes you get wrong people. For example, I have someone who came to me. I think they were scammed by someone who claims to be a mentor, and it is absurd because this is real people's emotions you're playing with, real people's savings, real people's money, right? They are real people that you're like doing what? That you miss, how can I say it? That you're treating really bad, okay? But you think all strategies have got something similar in common? I think so too. Because now if you look at support and resistance, demand and supply, fair value gaps and order blocks, you can see a lot that similar with that. Yeah. But I was still saying mentorship is good. That is if you find the right person. You'll discover that mentorship is a very good way to advance your trading, right? But if you fall in the hands of the wrong person, you're going to cry, and that is also a very bad thing. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. We shall be back. We shall be back with another live stream tomorrow. JAFX, what's going on? What is funny? Why are you laughing? Tell us so that we laugh together. I'm like, what lot size should I use on a 5K prop account? Huh? It has to be less than 1%, bro. Like less than 1% of the account. All right, guys, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you. We are going to call it a night. Mine is not growing. But some mentors, they don't care after payment. That is what I'm talking. Yeah, you're right. You're even right to laugh. Yeah, some mentors, you go and they because I had one person who told me they paid a mentor, then in 1 week they saw them once. I'm like, bro, in 1 week they saw them once, then after 1 week they said, now you need to pay more money. I'm like, dude, man. But if you find your mentor who cares about you, you'll be good, man. You'll definitely be good. It doesn't even have to be me. You can go out there, find people who trade, and they can mentor you. Okay, JAFX. But how has your trading been today? JAFX, how has your trading been, bro? I hope you've hit some take profits and stop losses. Okay? Someone's account is not growing. It happens. It does happen. Julio Walker, 80 plus pips on gold scalping from here. Absolutely smashed it. Good for you, bro. But you are telling us you have hit 1,000 pips, 300 pips. Now you're telling us 80 plus. Man, Julio, we shall start doubting your stuff, right? Probably you're here to market yourself. We shall start doubting you, and we shall you know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here. We definitely appreciate you for being on the stream, and we shall be back. I paid a mentor, but guy just records himself talking about the same thing in YouTube videos. It is tough. I think mentorship should be more personal, like one to one, making calls, and instead of just watching the videos, right? I think it should be more like personal. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very very much. I appreciate you, and see you tomorrow when we come live. But for now, peace out and bye. Have a good night, my people. Not my people, but have a good night, people of God. All right.